Hey, it's Mitch from Swap Time, and we had a very odd vehicle that Velocity Customs did. And what is this again?
This is a 89 La Forza Italian truck, old military truck.
So this is 4x4. You're saying it might be a Land Rover variant?
It's out of like the Range Rover family.
Range Rover family. So if anyone has any idea what this thing might actually be, if it is a Land Rover, Range Rover, whatever. But they did a Gen 5 5.3 swap with the 6L80. It runs very strong. They used the factory hydraulic mounts for the 5.3, put some plates in. Actually, the mounts are different. I think they're off a Cadillac or a Camaro. But what's cool about this is on the 4x4 side of things, the front diff is super beefy. The rear diff looks decent. The frame is very beefy as well. So, pretty interesting vehicle. Check out the gauges. They're almost like generic aftermarket gauges, but these are factory, these BDO gauges. And you guys have the gauges working with that Dakota Digital unit. STA 1000 is making it work. So Miguel and Diego did a lot of work on this. So everything's working. I guess I should say all the major stuff's working. This was the first test drive today, and it is very strong. Very, very surprising, because this is, you think it'd weigh a lot, but
Weighs a lot.
It gets up and goes.
Spins the tires right away.
The customer's gonna be very happy with it. But yeah, very curious if anyone knows what else this might be. If there's any other, if you can buy this in the States, or if it's a European vehicle only. Do you know how the guy got it down here?
There's only 50 trucks of these, I think. That's what he was saying. There's a group of La Forza, you know, where everybody has La Forza, and they do an annual meeting and stuff where they all hang out. So this is going to be pretty cool because there's not one.
Yeah, especially with the power, because this was one of those typical older vehicles that made no power, just a little bit of torque. And this thing is a blast to drive. The transmission shifts so crisp, and I was shocked actually by how well it drives. Very cool. And then, so Miguel says he can swap anything, of course. So check this out down here. See that vehicle over there?
VOX.
What? There's another name for what those are called, because that's, I forgot, Toyota or Nissan. Someone that makes that, but it's called a very odd name.
This one, it's a really odd name too. Let's go pop it open.
Because on the Motor Network, they bought one of these and took it off-roading.
Hey, this thing drives really nice, man. I drove it, I really enjoyed it.
So this is getting a L83 swap as well, a Gen 5. Man, I cannot remember what they called this. This is
It's very rare, dude.
Like, you know,
VX. Yeah.
It's almost like what Chevy did. With like the Love pickup, which is actually a different brand. That's what this is. So I've never seen this one as a different brand.
Let's pop it up.
Because it usually says right on it the normal name I've heard them called. So, see what room.
Isuzu engine. V6 Isuzu.
You're gonna get a V8 in that? Dear God.
Somebody stuffed a LS at one point in another vehicle, so I figure we can get an L83 in it.
Goodness.
Well, it's gonna be like right here. It's gonna be very limited space, you know.
This has dual overhead cams, which is a good thing, so there's a little bit of room because of that. Yep. Your boosters looks like it's tucked out of the way.
Tucked out of the way. Yeah. So I don't think we're gonna mess anything with the steering.
Yeah, the radiator looks plenty big. I would just use the stock radiator, electric fan.
I'll probably put a new radiator, the same size and everything, and use it.
What would be cool is do an LV3, the V6 version of the L83, but
He wants power.
he wants some extra power. Man, there's just not much room, but I mean, you'll get rid of this fan.
Yeah.
And
Just by getting rid of that fan, I think if the engine ends up right here with where the fan is at, we have space to do it.
Woo! It's gonna be tight.
Like I said, somebody put an LS on it, on one of them.
Man, it's
thing's
driving me
so
crazy.
small.
I can't think of the name because it's
this-
such a weird
This
vehicle.
thing is so small. I mean, your seat is almost in the back. You see?
Yeah.
It comes with Ricardo seats and everything.
Let's look underneath this thing. See how? Yeah, like you said, the diff is on the passenger side. Look at that cute little rear end. It's like a Ford 9-inch. It just has a removable pumpkin. That's cool. I mean, it has independent suspension, torsion bars, just like my Tahoe. Yeah, this is going to be a tough one, Miguel.
Very well. What's the fun of it? You're pumping. Open it.
Is it open?
Yeah, it's open.
I remember these had such an odd name to them. We should be able to get the gauges to work on it.
Huh?
We should be able to get the gauges to work.
They'll work. It should be easy to make them work. With the module, the same module we use on La Forza, I think we should be able to make them work. I mean, the
Yeah.
fuel and all that stuff, we're all gonna make it work.
Oh, that's so cute. That matches the way it looks.
It matches the way it looks, huh? The guy's very excited about it.
Very, very cool.
We're pulling the body off. The Chevelle.
Oh, yeah, we got this Chevelle running. I did a quick tune on it. It's has a supercharger on it. It's a 6-liter engine all built up. It's making about 6 pounds of boost just to get the fresh engine broke in. So tuned that today. Then we got a 95 or 96?
Yeah, 96.
96 Impala. This one's just finished as well. It has a
LS3.
crate engine LS3.
Let me pop it open.
So the interior is a little rough on it, but the outside of it's pretty nice.
Gotta finish the wiring still on the driver's on the passenger
Yeah,
side.
it runs fantastic. So cool conversion. These are getting pretty popular. Miguel's also done a Gen 5 in one of these, and actually there's another Gen 5 in that doorway that's going into another Impala. It's actually customer's second Gen 5 Impala swap. So it looks like you're getting some work done.
From the 6x6 that we're doing.
Oh shoot, this is going to be really cool. So here's a Jeep JK, and looks pretty normal, except for as we go to the side of it, there's something a little odd. It's a 6x6. I've never seen one in person. Besides, actually, I've seen one at SEMA, but this is a local customer.
It's from Hawaii.
Hawaii. So it's a good family vehicle because you have third row seating. So I guess you can sell it to the wife that way. Kind of hard to see back here, it's dark. And this is getting a LT4 in it.
Somebody started doing an LS3, which is the wrong engine.
Yeah, another company took it and they did an LS3 or a 6-liter or something, and it won't pass emissions. This is like a 2017 Jeep. So we're going to use a 2017, 18, whatever LT4 in it to comply and do it fully emissions legal. I say we. It's Miguel and his crew doing all the work. I just help out with electronics and stuff. And I think back there, is that going to be a Hellcat?
The
Engine?
Charger, yes, he's getting a Hellcat, 2016 Hellcat.
So that one's pretty cool. The Hellcat's only bad part is you can't do automatics yet. The 8-speed transmissions. For now, you gotta use the manual transmissions. This is my favorite vehicle,
He's getting a 6.0.
a Blazer Chalet. I wish I had one. So they're pulling out the old 350, throwing in a 6.0 in it, and probably get the muscle car module so he has tow haul mode, tap shift, all that. But this is super neat. Isn't that cool? Alright, this is a little project update from Velocity Customs. Let me know what you guys think and shoot me info on that La Forza.